So good morning, folks, and welcome to Trading Open. Since the year 2000, training thousands of the world's active traders, the right place for intelligent, focused, action-oriented, professional stock day trading, not the amateur, under $10 junk stock approach you may have seen elsewhere, nor the overly expensive FANG, Facebook, Apple, Netflix, Google type stocks either. We like charts 20, 30, 40 bucks a share because they often have the best volatility and the best risk reward. It's always all information is for educational use only, not making advice about to buy, sell, or hold, and by what sense you agree to not make actual trades. It's all for learning in a safe paper trading account use learning environment only. Just a reminder, and we update these every single week. This week's tip sheet really wants you, and it worked out so well for us, for all the ones that we had so many winning trade alerts this week, use price projection. And that's just a fancy way of saying how far did it run the last time it ran, and then use that as a projection or an anticipated move for how far it might run in our current markets, which is why I'm very keen on using two-day charts, because they give you a very clear look at how far exactly something ran in the previous day. For example, Twilio did a mean reversion breakout, a really good breakout yesterday, going from 48 to 52. So it's got a 4-point run. So much more superior to trade these kind of charts in like a $3 stock that runs 20 cents. That's a moron's approach. Professional traders, we like charts like this, which is why the volume is so good. Over 15, in this case, way up at a couple 100,000 shares a minute. Good volatility attracts professionals. Never trade low float, under $10 chop and drop, pop and drop, morons amateur stocks. These are the right kind of charts to day trade. Look how much money you could have made had you gotten in on a breakout, right? This guy ran 4 whole points before reverting to the mean. Anyway, the point is price projection. It did 4 points up yesterday. So is it going to do another 4 points today? We'll see. Or if it's going to give back some, is it going to give back up to 4 points on a sell-off today? But that's the best data point we've got to work with, is that's how far it ran in the previous session. So that's price projection, is kind of cut and paste that pattern day over day. And that's why we use the 2-day chart, because it gives us that kind of a profile. Starting off with, excuse me, I'm losing my voice as usual. Starting off with our market, we look at our spiders or gap up continuation. So it's a strong long market bias, a sentiment shared by the NASDAQ 100 pre-market indicator, coming up from a base of 68.91 and a half all the way up to 69.03. So it's around that's around 12 points. So around 12 points of run in the QMI is a good bullish indication for the NASDAQ. A sentiment shared by the S&P. So we got a rally profile in the making. We'll see if the market does continue on up today. Starting off with our charts, we go through top down, the strongest gaps, and then breakouts, and then finally the inside charts. So we start off with Roku. It's got a nice gap up here to just under 39. Long triggers 39.20, so we go long if and only if it breaks over 39.20, or we go short if it hits 37.60, whichever hits first. By the way, now would be a good time to show you how you should be setting up your demo account. It should go a little something like this, right? So you set up, so for example, the trigger on the long, I've got to buy 1,000. Again, this is a paper trading account. Always use a demo account to learn with. You buy 1,000 at 39.20 or short 1,000 at 37.60, and that's how you set up the order flow in Interactive Brokers Traders Workstation for a professional approach for active intraday trading. I highly recommend IV because they've got the cheapest commissions around. They're only $1 or $2 or $3 or $4. It's something like a penny a share, or a buck or $2 for up to a few hundred shares. A lot less than the $6 or $8 that a lot of the commercial retail brokers charge. Multi-year voted #1 by the readers of Stocks and Commodities magazine, and I've used it for well over a decade. Anyway, this is how you set up your order flow based on what you see in my alerts table. Is everybody crystal freaking clear on that? So for example, Roku, the long trigger is 39.20, so we set up 39.20 with a buy stop order, right? So it won't activate until we get over 39.20. Won't give me an order fill. or we go short if it hits 37.60. You always do bracketed trades. That's a professional approach. Also, the neat thing is, to exit your trade, say let's say this guy's ran 39.20 to 39.80, and I say new traders sell it all now. Well, instead of a stop order, you can just make that a market order hit transmit, and it closes out your position without having to screw around with another order to sell. Or the same thing for a short. Let's say it hits 37.60, it drops down to 36.60. I say cover the short. You just change, where it says stop order to market order, and it update and that would fill the order instantly at market. So what I teach here is a very good professional approach refined over many, many years of thousands of real money trades. But here we're all doing it in a demo or paper trading account so that you can learn in a safe, intelligent learning environment, kind of hone out your strategy, test out different patterns and different trade management techniques. Is everybody clear on that? That's how you set this up. Or for example, Micron. The long trigger is 52.20. So you can see I've got a buy 1,000 intraday stop, buy stop order at 52.20 set up. Or the sell order for a short, if that's the one that hits first, I'm likely to tighten it up way up here, but for now we'll put it way down here 50.6 on loss of previous day's high. If it collapses and starts to run down, we want to go short of 50.6. You got a sell 1,000 stop order 50.6. So that way you've got a bracketed box trading range. It's a good professional approach. What you find as a day trader, you're always looking for the hottest charts. Who's got the most momentum and volatility? And then you set up your orders both long and short designed to capitalize on it. If we look at, say, VXX, it's down in the tank here because the stock market's long, so this is an inverse. And so we've got a buy order set up at 1,000 shares stop 38.30. So if it gets over 38.30, we get the fill on the upside. Or if it continues to tank, if the market goes up, we've got a short order in, sell 1,000 stop, sell stop order for 1,000 shares intraday at 37.50, which is way down here. It'll be down here if it keeps collapsing. So anyway, you get your order flow set up. The trick is, or the secret is, for professional trading, you got to do all this stuff kind of right now before the freaking market opens. You don't wait until 9:30 and then chase or like find a $3 stock and hey, let's go long 5,000 shit. No, epic fail. That's not how you trade professionally. Professional approach, you set up your order flow long and short like this. This is how I actually day trade. You set up your order flow like this before the market opens. That way you're not chasing or screwing around trying to click through charts and being frantic with your entries and exits. You got it all set up nice on autopilot. The only thing you got to manually do, let's say this Roku takes off, for example. 39.20, you get your order fill, let's say it runs to 39.70, 80, and I say, get out now because it looks like it's rolling over. You just, instead of the stop order way down here, you just change that to a market order update, and that will sell your stock instantly, which is a smart way to get out. You guys all clear on that? Because this is a critical part of doing things right, at least my approach. It's a professional day trading approach. I don't know anyone else that teaches traders how to use order flow like this in an actual brokerage account. But again, doing a demo account like this is so that you can figure it all out. Anyway, let's get back to our charts. I'm going to give you a good, intelligent, veteran trader's walkthrough of how this actually works. Anyway, so Roku's up. We'll see if it keeps going. Micron gap is also really nice. Small gap continuation. That's the best gap chart of the day. Is this guy? It's clean. It's got a directional trend up. We stay clear unless it breaks over 52.20 though. You don't just buy here because that'd be stupid. It may drop right now. So you wait till it breaks north of 52.20 on the long or hits 50.60 on the short. EVHC, like I said, kind of chopping around. I've got a 44.6 long call. We'll see if it keeps running on up later for us. Twilio, a nice run up. Long trigger is 53.7 right here. Short trigger is 50.30 right here. And I'll likely tighten those up a bit. And last but, well, second to last but not least, we got VXX, which is inverse to the stock market. If the market reverses and goes down, catch it long here at 30, 830, that's the long trigger for VXX. Or if it keeps collapsing on down, 3750 is a short. And last but not least, we got match group. Nice big range yesterday from 38 to 34, so over 4-point range yesterday. So again, price projection. It's got a 4-point open range breakdown. So it may do something similar to that today, or it may get a relief rally because it's getting a little buy-in here with an inside gap. Anyway, our long trigger on this guy's 38.20. The short trigger is 36.40. That's how you trade. At least that's how I trade, I should say. Again, where this approach becomes especially valuable is the more experience, the more success you get under your belt as a trader, the more actively you want to trade. So by popular demand, I'm trying to keep it simple and keep it to just under 5 or 10, 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 instruments instead of 15 or 20. So, but the more experience you get, the more you want to, spray out the order flow into the hottest charts and then let the numbers work out for you. Anyway, the point is, this is what you should be looking at each morning right now at this particular time in your own demo account long before 9:30. You should set up your order flow so you automatically get filled. That way you're not scrambling and chasing and how do I hit in the order, blah, blah, blah. Save the drama for your mama. You don't want the drama. You want the intelligence of preset order flow set up ahead of time. And I'm unique in the industry in teaching traders how to do that. But it's a strategy because I got tired of chasing stuff. That's how I developed this technique. And especially the more experience you get, and you want to be in, say, 7, 8, 9 different positions. You can't do that easily, especially if the market's in a big rally mode and you don't want to chase and get in late. Well, what you end up doing, what I found is you nail the first 2 or 3, but then you get in late on the last 2 or 3 because you're doing it manually. And then you often get stopped out on those later ones. So what I found is a saving grace or way to avoid that headache is to set up the order flow before the market opens. And that way they don't activate until they come to the price that you want. So that's good. You're not just blindly entering. You're waiting. You force it to get to your price. So for example, Match.com, the buy stop order is 38.20. So it will not fill me right on the open at 9:30. It will not fill me until or unless it gets over 38.20, at which point I'll get a fill. It's a very smart approach, and I hope that it helps. Take that away from me. Learn that from me. That's a takeaway from my approach is make sure that you learn how to set up your order flow like that intelligently. All right, so we are about ready to rock and roll. We got just a couple of minutes till the opening bell. We're at 9:28. Time for me to drink some coffee. I'm completely serious. Oh, that was refreshing. I drink, in case anybody's wondering, the wife got me I've been drinking it for years now. It's called Peet's Coffee, P-E-E-T, and it's available at major retailers everywhere. It was a major Decassin's blend. It's really good, strong hot black coffee. So I've tried all kinds of gourmet coffees. I end up, one of our managers at Ford Motor Company used to call it frou-frou coffees, like the hazelnut cream and all that kind of stuff, or latte macchiato, blah, 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 blah. I just like hot black coffee. I like to keep things simple, like my trading. I like to keep it easy, simple, strong, and actually performs. Anyway, we got just about a minute till the bell. Great to see so many of you here. I wanted to welcome all of our new members aboard as well. You're welcome to post up to a couple, 3 questions per session. The reason I have a limit on the number of questions is because occasionally I get that guy or that lady I remember I had once a lady that asked something like 8 questions per session, and it drove me nuts because I was trying to scan for everybody, and she's trying to get a lot of low-cost, free trainer, close to free training on the cheap, and that's not fair to the rest of the members. So I do ask that we limit it to a couple of smart questions per session per person. That way everybody can get a chance. Plus, it gives me time to focus on what I'm here for, which is teaching and training you guys in the best breakouts. So we'll see which way things go. Market open is imminent in 3, 2, 1, 0. Ding, 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 ding. It's go time. Let's rock and roll. Get your seatbelts fastened. We'll see. We got a really good market open. This is the best pre-market profile we've seen all week, so that's cool. We'll see if it plays out or if we get another choppy market day, which has been the norm. We've seen a lot of choppy market days. EVHC's parked up there. American Airlines trying to bounce. See, because oil is up, the airline stock prices and Hertz, the rent-a-car went down because a big cost component to airlines, the biggest cost is oil for their fuel because they got some humongous fuel bill, right? Because they buy a lot of gasoline or whatever it is they put in those planes. Earliest long would be 41.8, earliest short would be 41.2. Match is trying to get a little pep in its step. Match.com first long is 38.20. Secondary long would be 38.8. If it keeps going, and that's actually a better long because it's a 2-day high. Wanted to start nibbling away at it. Sell half now, trail a stop at break even on the rest. We're in the money in Match.com. Flawless victory. Probably get tired of hearing me say that. I'm a Mortal Kombat fan and Dead or Alive and all those games. Anyway, sell some now, trail a stop at break even on the rest. Who else is starting to run? Roku's headed down. Cover all the short right now. So for example, cover all the short right now. Take the frickin' money and run. Change that buy to a market. Click update. Boom shakalaka. $506 in the money. What a frickin' boss. All right. Match.com is starting to head up, but may slow down. Let's tighten up the trailing stop to, let's use break even. Actually. Yeah, let's get out. Let's take the money and run. Witness professional day trading at its best. Boom! Another 100 in the kitty. Ka-ching! We're up 634 freaking dollars. Paper trading already. He shoots, he scores, the crowd goes wild. Go Calhoun. How do you hit this puppy? Let's try again. See if I'm gonna F this up or we're gonna get it. My next long call was 38.8. Come on, guy. 38.8. So we got a buy stop at 38.8. If it keeps running up, I'll buy again if it gets over 38.8. So do you see how you do early profit taking on the open? That's a professional baller trader's approach. That's how you do this game. It's not scooting around trading cheap ass charts with thousands of shares and blowing up your trading account. Never day trade stocks under $10. That's for morons. Roku, I got out the short at the exact bottom, right, or close to it, right? We'll see who else is going on. This is fun. Trade can trade. EVHC heads back down. Never did hit my 44.6. Kept you guys out of harm's way, which is cool. The short trigger is 42.30. We'll see if that hits. So your trade log should look a little something like that. All right? And that's how you day trade like a boss. All right? Up $632 already in the first 7 minutes. That would be fine for me. Does everybody understand this approach to professional day trading? I would be fine closing my frickin' account, walking out of Wall Street $600 richer, and wham bam, thank you, we're done. You don't have to screw around. This is not a 9 to 5 job. You get rewarded or you don't, and then you intelligently get out while you're still ahead. That's kind of how you day trade. That's how I day trade. The beauty about it is it doesn't require tons of time. It's very much a part-time approach. Stupid people would trade all day long. Oh, let's trade a $4 stock with thousands of shares. Let me know how that goes. And then after you blow up your account, come back. It's, oh yeah, you're right, kid. Yeah, so many traders that I inherit from competitors. These kids out there trying to pass off demo accounts as real, saying, I made $30,000 today. Yeah, bullshit. They did not. Ask to see their tax returns, and they'll say, nope. Ask to see them trade on an interactive brokers platform. They'll say, nope, because IB clearly identifies, unlike overseas brokers, if somebody's using a demo account or not. The demo accounts in IB, it says, this is not a brokerage account up here in the top. This is a paper trading account for simulated trading use only. That's why the dishonest people who run live rooms won't use IB, because it stamps that as it should, so everyone watching can see it's a demo account. But they try and pass off some overseas Bahamas trading account as though it's live money when it's not, and a lot of photoshopping going on. So stop that madness. Micron's starting to take off to new highs. Micron looks pretty good. I just saw that. My eyes spy over here. Use a break-even stop on this puppy though. Next long, yeah, let's get back out. Next long would be if we get over, say, 52.6. Sometimes it's a nudge through a trigger but instantly fade. It's good to get back out at as close to break even as you can. So, I mean, you may want to let it run, but you may want to close it out if it loses 52.20. Next long is 52.60. We'll see if Micron continues to skyrocket on up to new highs. Again, welcome to professional trading. Stock market's still not doing a lot. It's still kind of a bullish pattern, but it's not breaking out to new highs. So stock market's kind of on the fence. But Match.com looks healthy. If it continues on up, we'll see if it does. Good thing we got out at the top when we did. Next long is 38.80 if it keeps going up. So look at that exit. Match.com, the exit was 38.39. The price now 38.39. Anyway, pretty good. Who else is on fire? Well, click through your quote box and see the percent change from open and see where these guys are going. Ah, darn it, I missed Twitter. It was on my to-watch list, but I was walking you guys through these other ones anyway. Well, let's see if there's something left in Twitter. I'd do a 33.6 on a continuation long, 33.6. Short pros only, risky, 33.20 if it gets under that. $33.6, Alt T, Alt O, and that transmits that. And what did I say, the short, 33.20, right? So I hit the bid. Is this instructional as heck or what? I'm teaching you guys professionally, and you guys are getting such a bargain. I used to charge $100 a day for this way back before I was running the room full time again. I do like a 3-day pass for $297 or $397. Because so many traders around the world pay me that, and you guys are getting my training for freaking nothing. But congratulations. If I can help you become a better trader, it should earn your trust and keep you around for a long time. Anyway, Twitter's kind of on the razor's edge here. 3350 is resistance, so that's why I put in a 3360 long, right? 3360 is the long, 3320 is the short. Kind of see who hits first. And that's as long, by the way, as a professional trader's approach is in terms of your decision-making process. You don't see me agonizing or let me see a MACD and a stochastic crossover and a blah, 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 blah. Who gives a rat's butt? All you care about is the money. Show me the money, all right? I'm going to take cash out of the markets each day. Again, this is simulated trading, paper trading only. Get to where you're damn good at it before you consider live real money trading. And expect it'll take a few years. Like learning how to play piano or guitar. Twilio's headed up. 53.7, the long call, we're headed that way. Next long would be what, 54? Because the market's kind of choppy, I wouldn't use the 20, I'd do a 54.20. And that's the kind of decision making you do on the fly. So anyway, I'm sorry, 54.30. So always be thinking a step ahead. Micron's up. Twilio maximum stop I would use would be 53.50. So that's the current status. It's kind of anybody's guess as to which way it's going to break. I sold the Micron, by the way, so that's up 200 more. What a boss. But don't speak too fast. Here's where we're at 53.77 by 9 on the inside, by 80 on the Twilio. We'll take a stop loss if it gets to 53.50. It's still going up, so that's cool. We're in the money a bit. VXX, I hit it short. Let's see what's going on. So I'll let Twilio shake and bake. VXX, or would I use a buy stop on that? We're at 37.50. Let's do 37.70. So see what you can do is turn what had been the initial buy if it hits trigger into your trailing cover stop for the short. I should be charging so much more money for this than I am. We all know that, right? Right. All right. Be thankful you're here, Padawan. Ka-ching. Flawless victory. So VXX is still in the money. I put a buy stop order 37.7. Where's my fill on that? What was VXX? 37.50. So take a maximum 20-cent stop if this guy screws me. Let's tighten it now down to the entry. So we're playing a break-even stop game now. And you'll often find that you get those. It's no harm, no foul. So if we get back to 37.50 on the inside in VXX, we covered out at scratch. And again, sometimes you get slippage. So instead of being a zero here, you may be minus, 40, 50 bucks or whatnot. Wow, Twilio's rocking and rolling like a champ. What a boss. I'm just so freaking good. I should just be trading live capital, not running a freaking live room. Let's sell this all and take the money and run. Because it's starting to go back down. So take the money and run. That's your mantra as a day trader. And in fact, okay, we just got a stop loss of 16 on the VXX. So do you start to see this? That's a professional's approach. I'm going to kill the Twitter order. I'd be all done trading for the day. So yes, I'm going to kill the order in that. Do I have any other outstandings? EVHC, let's kill the orders in those.
You just highlight it and click the delete key, and then it says, are you sure you want to cancel the working order? Yes, I'm sure. Wham, bam, thank you. I'm out of there, right? That's how boss trades. Any questions? And again, this is a demo account, but look at the performance. I'm tradingtheopen.com since the year frickin' 2000. Day trading university like a boss. Does that prove to you the proof of concept? I hope so. How much is that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We made $1,000, $1,100, and a $16 stop. And that's how you dance in and out of the market like a champ. I would totally be completely done trading for the day. Do you see why? I'm up over $1,100. That's a good day to me at least, so I'd be done. Wham bam, thank you. We are out of here. And I'll still reluctantly stick around till 10:30 for another 45 freaking minutes because I said I would and I run the live room. But this is how I day trade. I'd be all done trading. While newbies are out there scratching their head, well, wait, I missed them all. Can you do that again? No, we're done. Game over. Does everybody see how that works?